I'm Adam Renton, I'm the General Manager and Chief Executive of Bradford Theatres.
But the Alhambra Theatre is the Dance Consortium venue?
It is indeed, yes. It's a 1,450-seater, beautiful theatre. Just what you would expect a theatre to look like, lots of red, plush, gold everywhere, stunning, fantastic front of house areas. And in 2014 we celebrated centenary. Believe it or not, I've been there 15 years. So half my career within the theatres was doing the commercial manager's job. So that was box office, marketing, private sponsorship. And the other part of those 15 years I've been the general manager.
And do you work with an artistic director in your theatre, or are you responsible for that as well as the chief executive?
Yeah, I programme everything that comes into the Alhambra myself. So we started with contemporary dance, I think about 7 years ago now.
And when they don't like something, so they come and say, I didn't like that.
It's Yorkshire. They tell me, absolutely.
Well, I hear that there's some ghost stories from the Alhambra Theatre.
Well, there are numerous ghost stories. There is a famous one where there's a gentleman called Wilf who was killed on stage at the Alhambra, and he frequently helps the techs out with very high, heavy bits of equipment, and they'll be offloading off the back of a wagon, and suddenly it becomes very light. And these are guys that are not, easily fazed by something strange, and they just give him a cheers, Will, thanks very much, and in they go with the piece of equipment.
And how did Wilf die on stage?
Well, he fell off the top.
As a techie?
Yeah, off the fly floor. So many years ago.
Why do you think it's important that people see dance? What is the role of Dance Consortium?
What it does is it levers and also supports financially the decision that we can bring some of the best in very big groups into the UK. And again, going back to my theory on quality, we're giving people the best quality of international dance that we could, that's affordable for the theatres, which I think we would struggle with before. I don't think people would be able to see it, to be honest, outside London. I remember Netherlands Dance Theatre come in and they did a piece where they came up through the orchestra pit onto stage with this huge flowing dress behind her. It was beautiful and really quite, it took your breath away when it first happened. If somebody says to me, what do you do? What's your job? I say I create experiences. It's so completely different to sitting somebody in front of a TV or a computer game or anything like that. Arguably, the conversation starts, doesn't it, when the curtain goes down. That's when you want to sit and talk to people and what did you think of this and what did you think of that? And I think if we can demystify in that it doesn't actually matter whether you're right in what happened or whether you're wrong. If you had a great time, if you particularly find the dress beautiful or the movement or the music great, then that's great. Who are we to tell you what you should and shouldn't have, and just as long as you get something from that experience, then I think we've succeeded.